A man who avoids his pain is a man who's enslaved by it. For the past few months, I've been avoiding expressing myself on this platform for a multitude of reasons, some of that being just like internally having blockages that's getting in the way of me expressing myself. Also just client work and business stuff, just taking all of my focus and me honestly just not prioritizing what fills my cup up, which is YouTube and being able to express myself. Um, and over the past couple weeks, or I would say like the past 2 weeks, I've really just been reflecting on life, just kind of taking things slowly and not feeling the need to create, whether it be for Instagram or for YouTube, just anything at all, just not really expressing myself. And I noticed that this was something that I really needed, but through this like internal reflection and also reading this book that I'm currently reading, I've just been really just like revisiting my childhood, hence why we have this background here. This house behind me is a 2-bed, 1-bathroom house, and I grew up in it with my mom and my stepdad on an 83-acre ranch. Whenever we moved here, I had came from the suburbs, and so moving to the countryside and all of this was like a complete culture shock. I didn't know how to handle it. And so what happened is I went inward and didn't play as much. I didn't express myself. I didn't just put myself out there. And I was a really quiet and shy kid. And I've been really feeling that since like just being here. You know, I'm back for the holidays. A couple days ago was Thanksgiving. And just seeing this house, I mean, this house is over 100 years old. Like, I can't believe I grew up in this. But just revisiting this side of my childhood kind of felt similar as to how was feeling lately, just not expressing myself. And a couple weeks ago, I went to a buddy's birthday, and he wanted to do this Reiki session, this sound bath. So it was like super meditational, super peaceful. And everybody was going around, you know, the circle, just introducing themselves and just explaining how they met my friend Darwin. And it gets about to like the third person, and they say, I've always loved Darwin because he's just him. He expresses himself exactly the way he wants to, and he doesn't do it with any fear of judgment or anything like that, and inspires me to be more of myself. And I thought that was really beautiful, but I was not expecting what was about to be said next. So shortly after that, my friend Darwin says, the opposite, I'll wait for these cars to pass. I'm not sure how much this is picking up. But anyways, Darwin says, the opposite of depress is to express. So if you're feeling depressed, just start expressing yourself. And I just thought that was so profound. The opposite of depress is express. So if you're feeling depressed, just express yourself. And I wish I could go back and just have a talk with my inner child, you know, and that's kind of what I've been doing lately through just like this inner work that I'm working on. And clearly it's working, because here I am talking to you in front of the house. And so I guess what I'm getting at here is, if you feel like things aren't going well in your life, and if you feel like you're alone or nobody understands, then I challenge you to just start expressing yourself. You know, when I reflect back on my experience just over the last year with YouTube and just expressing myself, talking more, sharing my ideas, it made me feel so much healthier. This highway's going crazy right now. But it just made me feel so much more mentally healthy. And I noticed that when I stopped expressing myself online, I was starting to feel like lonely again. I was starting to feel like trapped with my thoughts again. And don't get me wrong, like I'm not just sitting in a room just like cradling myself all lonely. I'm still expressing myself to the people in my life that I trust. But I guess what really brings value for me personally is being able to express myself and knowing that it helped one person. You know, maybe not every video helps one person, but just you realize that through expressing yourself and just sharing what's on your mind, that there's other people dealing with similar things, and that makes you feel less alone. That's the power of expressing yourself, because we are tribal creatures. Whether you want to admit it or not, you do want relationships in your life. There was a time in my life back in 2022 and I don't know why I was saying this, but I was actually saying out loud that I didn't need community. And that is just so silly. Like, especially now that I do have a community, it's like, come on. You really think you didn't need this? Like, this is what life is about. So I'm gonna leave you with that. I hope this video inspires you to, if anything, because I understand the fear of judgment. I understand that there's gonna be, oh, I don't know if I want to start recording myself because what will this person think? What will my family member think? What will this friend think? Just record yourself talking to your phone, Treat it as like a diary, like a video journal, right? And I guarantee you that if you did this over and over every single day, you'll start developing confidence within yourself. You'll start feeling like in tune and self-alignment with yourself. And hopefully this draws you back from all those distractions that you keep doing. Because look, we all do it. We all have that doom scroll habit. But if we can get to a place where we're just expressing ourselves, I think that we will live more joyful lives, more fulfilling lives, and more meaningful lives. So thank you for watching this video. If you liked it, you know what to do. Leave a comment down below if there's anything that you feel like would be interesting to dive into. I'm always open to suggestions, and I think it's about time that I head back to Austin. Just wanted to record this video before I left, so hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you in the next one. Much love. Bye.